Shalom, this is GMS on the sit downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I would like to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there. They're spreading this word of sincerity and truth all over the four corners of the earth. This is going to be a GMS news update. The title of this lesson is going to be At the Brink of War. Okay, based upon this title, which is on RT News, Israel will be destroyed if it makes any mistake with us, Iran warns. Okay, now let me just give you a heads up before I dive into this. You have to understand that certain prophecies still need to come to pass. Okay, certain prophecies still have to come to pass, which mainly the prophecy of the RFID chip becoming mandatory, which we are entering in those days, man. We are entering into those days. You see that the passport is basically being denied or is being brought out like it doesn't really work, or people are ducking and dodging having it, or have fake ones, stuff like that. So guess what? They're gonna come with this radio frequency identification device, which is gonna be implanted under the skin. That is what they're gonna push, and that is what's gonna set all the other prophecies in effect, which is a sedition among men, a rise against the government. Okay, martial law is gonna be implemented, seeing people don't want to obey the government, which the word govern means to control. Ment comes from the Latin or Spanish word mente, which is mind. Okay, people don't want to comply with it, all hell breaks loose. Okay, which that is gonna set the stage for World War III also. So before those prophecies come to pass, World War III is not gonna pop off. But what do we see? We see the rumors of wars. Okay, we see the rumors of wars right here happening in front of our eyes, man. Constantly. Threats in the Middle East, threats in Asia. Okay, China created the destroyer ship as a target for its new missiles, man, just to test them on. But the destroyer ship is the how can I call it, the type or the brand of America's warships, man. It's called the destroyer, and they rebuilt it and just used it as a target practice, man. Now that's a threat in itself, man. So these things is constantly happening, and now we have this: Israel will be destroyed if it makes any mistakes with us, Iran warns. So it says any mistake Israel makes against Iran will only accelerate Tel Aviv's destruction. The commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps Aerospace Force has threatened. He went on to claim that while Tel Aviv may start an altercation with the Islamic Republic, it will be Iran that ends it. Woo! Damn, you see that, man? But hey, guess what? We get excited reading these things, man, because the destruction of Israel has to happen, man. Even though we will be placed back into our own land, that land needs to be swept clean first, man. That land needs to be swept clean first. A lot of abominations and a lot of filthiness has happened in that land. Okay, together with America. America won't even be inhabited, man. It won't even be inhabited. Let me see. Should Israel make any mistakes? Should Israel make any mistakes in its dealings with Tehran, Iran will only speed up its eradication. Oh dear. Yeah, man. Shit is going down, man. Like, even though we know certain other prophecies need to come to pass first, this gets us excited. This should get you excited, man. Okay? This should get you excited. And why is that? Let Let me show you. Second Ezra. This is why. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Okay, so when this queendom is being ended, that is exactly when our kingdom is gonna be established, man. It's exactly when we are gonna come into power, man. Okay, verse 10. And the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions, Ezra, ask thou not. The hand of man represents the time space wherein Esau, Edom would be, these heathens would live and reign. Okay, but now the time in which the prophecies need to come to pass until the ushering of the kingdom, which part of the prophecies is the RFID chip and World War III popping off, man. Okay, now the Lord Yahushua spoke about these things, man. He spoke about these things. He said, listen, man, the end of the days will show itself. Okay? The end of the days will show itself. We'll go to it real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, let's look up that word rumors. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Rumors here. The sense of hearing, the organ of hearing, the ear, the thing heard, instruction, namely oral, preaching the gospel, heresy, report, or rumor. Now this is a report, man. This is a news report. This is a news report, and that news report states Israel will be destroyed if it makes any mistake. That is the news report, man. Okay, so that's that rumor. That's that rumor, man. So the Lord Yahushua said, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. You see that? It has to happen, man. We can't duck and dodge the destruction that is about to come. We can only look forward to it, man, and embrace it. We got to embrace this destruction that is about to come, man. Because Lord willing, we're doing the right thing in the sight of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and we will be saved out of it, man. That's why the scripture says, let me grab it real quick. Okay. This is I can read all of them, but let me see. Let me just grab the Luke. Luke chapter 9 verse 27. But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the kingdom of the Most High. So there are going to be men that are not going to die, man. There will be men that will be delivered from this set destruction that is about to come. Okay, how will they be delivered? Isaiah 26 verse 20. Come, my people, which the people that is referring to is the children of Israel, the elect of the children of Israel, the chosen ones, the ones that will be delivered. Okay, that's who the scripture referring to. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. What do the chambers represent? The chambers represent the chariots. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. The indignation is the righteous anger of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, which is going to come upon this earth by thermonuclear fire. Indignation. It says Zain, anger, indignation, fury, God's displeasure with sin, angry, indignation, rage. That is about to come upon this earth, man. Okay, the first death was by water, the second death will be by fire, thermonuclear fire. Okay, these ICBM missiles that will be shot. Okay, so that is the indignation. Now come and enter into the chambers represents the chariots, man. Okay, so in that sense, the children of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, is not gonna taste of death, because the Most High is gonna beam them up, and they're gonna stand over the ozone layer, looking down and seeing the earth covered with fire, man. Okay, mainly America, but the landmass of America is pretty big, you know. So when that catches fire, you will be able to see it from space, and we will see it, man. We will see it. Okay, there are many instances wherein satellites were able to catch certain things, man. The fires in Greece, the forest fires. They said they could see that from the satellites. Many other things that happen in the earth were able to be seen. We're able to be seen from the satellites, man. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw as it were a sea of glass, which is the ozone layer, mingled with fire, which is the thermonuclear fire of the ICBM missiles that hit upon the multiple locations, mainly America, on this planet Earth, this globe. Okay, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, which is the elect, and over his image and over his mark, which is the RFID chip, the MOTB. Okay, and over the number of his name, which is 666, stand on the sea of glass, having harps of the Most High. Okay, so the elect is gonna receive the victory, man, because we escape. The elect will escape the destruction. Okay, the elect will escape being subject unto Esau for a period of time. Okay, which is that mark, because when you receive that mark on your hand or on your forehead, okay, you become subject unto Esau, man, because he puts that badge of servitude upon you, which every barcode upon this planet Earth contains that number, which is the number of a man, which is 666. Okay, we want the mark of the Most High upon us, man, the Tawah, exempt of judgment. That's what we want. Okay, now these men will be delivered out of it. Now the Lord Yahushua said, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but don't be troubled, man. Okay, the end is not yet. For nation shall Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, so when this RFID chip is being pushed mandatory, a lot of prophecies are gonna be set off in a chain effect, man. Okay, pestilences, famines. What do you think happens when a revolution starts, man? People gonna rob the supermarkets, man, empty the supermarkets. Okay, which that is going to lead towards famines. That is gonna lead towards a civil war, man, in diverse places. Okay, people stop working. When the sewers stop running because people are not working at the sewer companies, that brings diseases, man, across the streets. That's why it says in Ezekiel chapter 7 that the people that are in the field are gonna die with the sword, and people that are in the city, famine and pestilence will devour them, man. You see? Now, how do you think that this pestilence is gonna come into the city? Through these filthy sewer pipes, man. Okay, what happened when there was floods in Texas? The water was brown that came out of the toilets, out of the showers. It was all brown, man. Okay, then the streets was full with water. People got caught underwater. Mad infections would pop up. Okay, infections until people had to get their legs amputated, their feet amputated. Okay, That's easy, man. And then in Texas, you got those alligators, which come with the floods of rain and hurricanes and stuff like that. Okay, so it is an easy thing for the Most High to set off mad chaos and destruction, man. Which He's about to do that as a chain reaction, man. When all of this is coming to pass according to His time. Okay, now our job is to do what? Measure the time diligently, right? Okay. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, and when thou seest part of the signs past, the signs, man. One of the signs is the rumors, okay, the report, the news reports, wherein they speak of war, wherein they speak of destroying each other, wherein China is using a military boat of America as target practice, man. That is all rumors of wars, man. Those are reports, okay? Those are all reports, man. So it says, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and the Most High has told us, the signs that have to come to pass, the prophecies that have to come to pass. We read it, and it's being explained unto you by the servants, the prophets, what these prophecies are all about, what these scriptures are all about, man. Okay? You just got to click on the videos, man. You just got to watch and learn. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So if you have a desire to know what this truth is all about, if you have a desire to know what the future will bring, you will observe and look into these prophecies and into these videos, man. Okay? Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. Okay, so we got to measure the time diligently, man, in itself. So seeing this news report, hey, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahshai. The time is near, man. We at the brink of war. Okay? These prophecies just have to be set off, and everything goes as a chain reaction, man. Believe me. Okay? No, don't believe me. Believe the word of the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.